it's story time. All right, let's get into some story time real quick. I was going through my email and getting all my stuff ready for my new attorney, and I ran into a couple of these videos, and I thought that I should share them with y'all because I look back at them now and I think it's kind of funny, but it wasn't funny at that time, man. Backstory: this was a couple years ago. This is when I first started realizing that I was dealing with crazy. And I hired, or I had a babysitter. We used to have these babysitters we used to hire, and we try to keep them, keep the same little crew to come in and watch our kids or whatever. And Alicia, who was my babysitter at the time, she was a part of that crew. She actually ended up introducing me to her auntie. And her auntie is who I'm with today. Like, that's my girl. So at that time, my ex-wife was irate about the fact that how dare you introduce a woman to my ex-husband that's attractive. Oh my God.
How dare you?
She was upset about all of that, so she was steaming, she was fuming. But let's get into the video, man. So she essentially came to my house to come pick up the kids because the school called because one of my sons caught an injury at school and went to the nurse's office, got some ice, and probably needed to go seek medical attention, which we did. But crazy, bruh. Absolutely crazy. Let's get into it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just let this rock out. And mind you, this is my ex-wife pulling up to my house.
Okay. I'll keep you on speakerphone.
Don't be nice, bitch.
Yeah, that's the homegirl on the phone gassing her up. Man, look at that resting.
Get my kids. Come on,
It's crazy.
let's go put your shoes on.
Woo, look at that. Hold up. Hold up, man. I'm gonna get back to the video, but the fall off was real. I ain't even gonna lie. The fall off was real, bruh. Yeah, man. They go through a crazy phase after they go through that divorce, man. Don't get it confused. They may look like, or they'll try to make it look like on social media that they are here having the time of their lives and they happy to be. Man, wow. Just look at that. That's wow. All right, but we're gonna keep going. That's tough.
Alicia, I told
I'm
you
like,
I
damn,
do not want you around
my eyes deceiving me.
I do not want you around my kids.
This is crazy. This is my ring
I
camera.
don't give a fuck what the fuck you gotta say, bitch. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you gotta say, bitch. These are my kids. These are my kids. I should personally close her and say the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck away from me. These are my fucking kids. You can calm down. I'm recording you the whole time. Please calm down. Let's go. Yeah. And I'm gonna start. Let's calm down. Let's go. Over here, cussing in front of your kids. You really think you understand? We're working. He's fucking another baby. He don't come. Her saying kids. Let's go, man. Not your problem. You do not just talk about that in front of your kids. That's really.
It's crazy.
I'm putting her sitting around my kids.
All right. So let's take another angle of this. Here's the angle of my babysitter actually recording it for her own protection. Crazy, bruh. Absolutely wild.
By the door.
I told you I do not want you around my kids.
I'm right here.
I do not want you around my kids.
You have no reason for me not to be around your kids.
Fuck what the fuck you gotta say, bitch.
I'm not.
I don't give
Their
a
kids
fuck
are
what the
here.
fuck you gotta
Why
say,
are you
bitch.
screaming?
These
Their
are my
kids are
kids.
here.
These
And
are my
Mark
kids. I
asked me.
specifically told your ass to stay the fuck away
Mark
from
asked
me.
me to be
Stay
here.
the fuck away from
You
these
need
are
to
my
calm
fucking
down.
kids, bitch.
You need to calm down. I'm recording you the whole time. You need to calm down.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send this to Mark.
Hey, so let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So this is supposed to be the woman who has primary custody of my children, right? She's got primary custody. I'm supposed to, allow her to raise these babies, in the right way. And this is what we're doing. You know, like, so let's just be clear here. She came to my house unannounced. She entered my home without permission or authorization, which is trespassing. She yells at the top of her lungs at someone I hired to watch our children at my home in my private residence. And she's cursing at the top of her lungs in my home with the door wide open with all of my neighbors to hear and all of this other crazy stuff going on. And this is supposed to be like a federal employee here. This is supposed to be, you know, someone who is sworn in to do duties of the government. And, you know, like, we're supposed to put our trust, you know, and me especially, I'm supposed to put my trust in this woman. She's supposed to help me, you know, raise these babies. And she's supposed to be an upstanding citizen and all the things. And this is what we get. You know, this is crazy. But, you know, this is what we fighting for. You know, this is what we fighting for. Let me go back and run it back one more time, man, because this is crazy. You know, she's cursing at the top of her lungs in front of the children, man. That's just crazy. Like, she brought so much bad energy in that house. I had to move out, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They're by the door.
And shout out to my babysitter for not firing on her. For not just, you know, just teeing off.
You have no reason for me not to be around your kids.
What the fuck you gotta say, bitch?
I'm not.
I don't give
Their
a
kids
fuck
are
what the
here.
fuck you gotta
Why
say,
are you
bitch.
screaming?
These
Their
are my
kids are
kids.
here.
You
And
know
Mark
I
asked me.
specifically told your ass to stay the fuck away
Mark
from
asked me to be
Stay
here.
the fuck away from
You
these
need
are
to
my
calm
fucking
down.
kids, bitch.
You need to calm down. I'm recording you the whole time. You need to calm down.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send this to Mark. You need to calm down.
Let's go.
Over here cussing in front of your kids.
It's crazy.
Real mature.
It's crazy.
He's fucking another bitch and he wants
Okay,
to fuck Ruby
and
too.
that is her and his problem.
Hey, so wait a minute. Hey, she barged in there to tell my babysitter that I'm trying to smash on some other females and all this other stuff. And mind you, even at that time, like, bruh, I was just dating her auntie. Like, we weren't even in a full-blown relationship at that time yet. We were just dating. Like, I wasn't even looking for a relationship. I don't think either of us was looking for a relationship at that time. We were just kind of, you know, we went on a date or two and had a good time. And, you know, she found out about it and blew a gasket. And now it's like war. The craziest stuff ever, bruh. But that's how they get down. That's how they get down, man. It's just crazy. I'm gonna let this rock for a little bit.
That's not your problem. You do not need to talk about that in front of your kids. That's really, really bad.
Yeah, it's inappropriate.
It's okay. Look what you're doing in front of them. Okay.
Do you have children? Do you
It
have
doesn't. You don't act like you should have children.
Let's go.
Hey. And then she's sitting there and she's taking all that aggression out on the kids. And it's like, these are little bitty babies. You know, like, you don't need to be sitting over here screaming at the top of your lungs at another person that they know and respect. And mind you, this is not their first time with that sitter. Like, they've been babysat by this babysitter for over a year at her house for, you know, well over a year. I mean, we're talking years, actually, plural. And so from a kid's perspective, to see your parent flip on somebody that they were supposed to entrust you with is crazy. Like, I mean, this is diabolical. Like, I mean, she gets charged up by her homegirl on the phone, you know, and then she barges into the house without anybody's permission, screams at the top of her lungs, cursing. I mean, I have no words for this, bro. I have no words for this. I don't even know what to say, man.
Over here on camera, cussing in front of your kids. There,
Fuck
Zara.
up. Let's go.
Just bad body. Hold on, man. Let me get up. Man, what is going on here? What, bruh? Man, listen, the fall off is real, man. The fall off is a real thing, bruh.
They like me, and you know what?
This is your last warning.
Get your finger on my face.
What are you gonna do?
You need to go. I'm not going to get you.
And then she wanted to threaten her, talking about, what are you going to do? Now, kudos to my sitter for not completely just getting full on, you know, melee with this woman who's obviously irate, who's obviously not in control of her emotions, who's obviously has zero regard for her children or for, you know, my home or for the neighborhood or for anything of that matter, who is also being, you know, enabled by her homegirl that's via on the phone. So she has her moral support there. This is just crazy to watch, man. Like, I'm looking back at it, it's so cringe. Like, it's just crazy, man.
You can hit me, I'm not gonna hit you. Get out. Go. This is not your house. You need to go.
And it's crazy because, you know, she was sitting there spitting, you know, hey, it's not her house. You know, it's my house. She had no business being there. You know, so I mean, she even went as far as trying to tell her that it wasn't even my house. So
you need to go. This is not your house. This is Mark's house. Okay, and guess what? It's not yours. You need to go now. You need to get out of the house. I don't feel safe with you here. Bye. Bye. Hey, Mom, you forgot your backpack.
And then she got so mad she stormed out, didn't even get all the kids' belongings. You know, so.
I'm sorry you had to see that, Jagger. Here you go. Okay, bye.
Craziest stuff ever, man. So the moral of the story is, man, be careful who you decide to procreate with, because marriage is one thing. You know, marriage honestly is probably like one of the most temporary things, you know, in the grand scheme of all of this, because once you decide to lay down and have a child with a person, you're stuck with that person as long as that child is walking this earth. You know, and if that child's under 18, then you're going to be dealing with this person for as long as that child is walking this earth. And, you know, these types of people can make your life a living hell. You know, and this woman has tried her best to try to make my life a living hell, but, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, I have been very selective about who I date and what I do and, you know, how I move, especially after that divorce, because, you know, I'm still dealing with a lot of that stuff financially until this day. And hundreds of thousands of dollars got wasted just dealing with the narcissist, you know. So when you look at my stories on here on YouTube, and when you know, kind of formulate an opinion about the things that I'm going through, just understand, like, this could literally happen to anyone. Like, I was in a long-term marriage with this person, and over the years, you know, people change. But one thing that I've learned is that, you know, I have to pay much, much better attention to, you know, people's personalities and psyche. And just know, like, if you ever see somebody doing something egregious to someone else, just know for a fact that she'll do that to you, or she'll do you 10 times worse because she knows you more, or she knows that, you know, you love her and that you won't do things because you love her. And they'll use that, you know, use that to their advantage. And it's not fair. It's crazy, you know. Like, in this scenario is wild. Like, I should have, you know, had I had a better attorney, I would have been able to file a restraining order, because she did trespass into my property. She did, you know, she was verbally abusive. She was verbally violent, you know, like, in front of the children, which is absolutely wild. I mean, they should have never heard or been around of any of that stuff. So when, you know, I look at her current situation and what happened with her ex, and I believe everything he said because I went through it, you know. So it just is what it is. And I think we all just need to be a little bit more careful about who it is we choose. I don't really have much to say outside of this, bro. I just thought I'd share this with y'all real quick because I thought that this was crazy. But you know, like, and I go back and I look at it, man, and it's funny in the beginning. I don't know why I keep moving this over, but it's super funny in the beginning, but
It ain't gonna be no next time, bitch. It ain't gonna be no next time.
it definitely ain't gonna be no next time.
I'll keep going.
Next time it ain't gonna be some motherfucking night. Don't be nice, bitch.
And then you see, you know, they get their homegirls to sit there and gas them up, put the battery in their back. Yeah, girl, because, you know, single women love to keep women single. and that was like the perfect example of it right there. Yeah, man. Absolutely crazy. I should have buried her, based on this stuff right here. But, that's what happens when you're nice and you just trying to be amicable and you just want a normal life, but you got to deal with somebody who is interwoven with drama, who gets a kick out of this, Like basically all of this stuff, all this drama is just feeding into her narcissism. It satisfies that narcissistic supply. So it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If you have a crazy ex, crazy ex-wife, crazy baby mama, man, drop that in the comments below, man. I just thought that this was crazy and I felt like sharing it with y'all, man. So let me know how y'all feel about this.